We jump into the final pair here in this top shelf litter, lot 11. 22-9 will be the bigger one that's intact there in the center. You'll see a few of them intact throughout the sale. Those are being sold as barrows, unless discussed otherwise, beforehand. And then lot 12 will be 22-10, kind of the darker colored one there, the littler barrow. So top shelf, Gladiator, cold water.
Yeah, this litter's the gift that keeps on giving, that's for sure. So Cousin Eddie here is going to pull up on the stick here one of these days. The -9 barrow is the bigger, or boar pig is the bigger one of the two. And I would say, bigger in different regards. I mean, yeah, he's bigger pounds-wise, but I think this hog reads as being just a bigger framed hog. I think you got two male hogs here. They're going to hit different endpoints. Now, don't take that negatively, because this hog's frame size is just fine to me. And if he would go right at you on the camera, this thing's got a huge chest and a huge arm in him. A hog that when he hooks up and goes kind of brings everything together. I think the right kind of muscle pattern and maturity pattern from that standpoint in terms of how his muscles laid on him. I mean, that's going to be a tall-shouldered, stout-skulled, neat-necked hog that's always going to come out the pen, come out the gate right at you with a very, very impressive view. Kind of got an interesting color pattern there on his left side. I guess I'm just now noticing that on how his white ties into his flank there. But I think a very good pig. The little one, the -10 now, probably hits the lighter weight or a lighter weight category in terms of I'd read this one at Midwest State Fairs is probably a 60 to 70, probably.
Agreed.
Heavy boned and exotic looking. Got a very good kind of shape to his upper hip. Very neat pieces in this one. Now, I think this one's a slower roller just because I think he's got more just true stuff to him right now when it's all said and done. I think a very neat pig. There's probably 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds worth of difference between these two hogs, and I think there'll be a lot more difference than that in the end, because I think you're looking at a heavyweight and you're looking at a middle. But going to need fat a little different, but prop that thing up right there. That thing looks pretty good.
Yeah, so -9 and -10. Obviously, -9's the one there, that's got the seeds in him and then got a little bit more white on him. We did sell one in that Macho Males there for showpig.com there last night, and I had a bunch of phone calls on that hog, and they said, well, which one's the best one? And, are you selling any more mates? And I said, we're selling, 2 more mates here. I don't know. I said, honestly, it was kind of a split decision. We just kind of threw one up, and the one that took the photo is the one that we used. So -9, definitely going to be a big hog, built for speed, feature, muscle patterns right, 4 ribs right, just a balance and build hog that I think you can just feed on, Brett, and you don't have to worry. Opposite end of the spectrum on -10, that one's the neat, exotic-looking one that's got a big front arm. You prop him up there from the side, and, man, that's a pretty picture. But at the same time, he's got a big chest. He's got a round rib cage. He's got a good shape. I would agree with Brett. You got to kind of maybe slow that one up just a little bit. He's not out of bounds right now, but he's not going to be able to be fed his whole life just super hard because he does have some exotic outside-the-box pieces. So really, really like this pair of males. I was just joking with Brett. We are gilt heavy this time on this sale as well. So if you got any questions on any of these gilts, bears, please do not hesitate to call or text. We'd love to talk to you. So lot 11, lot 12, -9, -10 in the 22s, and that'll round those up, and we'll go to the 24s.
Yeah, I think even with -10, if you wanted to get him a little further into August, closer to Labor Day, you might even be able to do that, honestly.
And that hog guy, he reads to me that he could almost go to September if he's on the right feed bucket.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry, ladies.